Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly. The first lesson my mother ever taught me was to treat others the way they treat you. So when asked when my right hand doesn't get placed across my chest in respect to a country that doesn't give two shits, I said that's the least I could do. See, my black body is only valued for its hands and feet, not valued for the content of its character or the wonders that its mind can bring. See, my black body is only loved when it's singing anthems about murder, sex, or drugs, lining up to shoot shots or winning gold medals under the name America. And for those who ask, why everything gotta be about race? Don't ask me, ask your ancestors, they built this place. We like to say it's the foundation, but the foundation lies under the ground. It's been placed with every brick, lined the walls with cement, and painted over with words like prison self-defense. Oh, I feared for my life, I never meant. But you did. Cause when you put your hand on your hip, unclip that clip, and pointed your hollow tip at a young man just jogging home. Or a 26-year-old woman in her own home. Or a 12-year-old boy playing with his toy gun. Yet the school shooter who had 17 lives on his hands had been known to carry a weapon in hand. The same man who plotted and planned to kill got told to lay down on cement and put up his hands. And the only difference I can see is that little boy, he looked like me. Nowadays, you don't even need guns to kill niggas. All you need is a knee. And even in death, it ain't no R.I.P. You'll search a man's past to justify his death, calling him a crack addict, accusing him of theft, and yet protest at the condemnation of the queen who's in power to misuse their regime to colonize, embezzle, and persecute. And that sounds like a real thief to me. But hey, you act like y'all ain't know that the British was colonizing and oppressing people, so it ain't surprising though, seeing how like to erase history of all hints of its colors and hues, using some white to try lighten the mood or whiten the view. They say a people without knowledge of their past is like a tree without roots. Must be why they only give us 1 month after year to keep us subdued. Got me sitting in American history wanting to get to me, but consistently, it's just strange fruit hanging from trees, or little black birds being clipped to their wings. Addie, Carol, Cynthia, Denise, shoving them O'Kane Rosa Parks down my throat. Don't be violent, stay silent, no matter how many rocks and sticks are thrown. But I ain't like my ancestors though. Or at least those. I got Malcolm X type energy, Nat Turner's rage burning into me, Sojourner Truth's with me. Harriet Tubman, shotgun in hand, try me, motherfucker. Harriet said I can. They say America's a melting pot, and with that much I agree. Only one color comes in on top, no matter how much the others bleed. They like to preach about diversity and how it was better than it was back then, but still 86% of this country is run by white men. But still 38% of kids missing are African-American kids. But still 40% of those incarcerated are people with black and brown skin. And I know what you're thinking. Them two numbers are below 50. But we make up only 14% of the population, and twice as many as those missing, murdered, and tried as guilty. Act like it's such a mystery when people criticize this country for its racism and bigotry. But as I stand, there are laws being put into place to protect a white child's mind from having to face the horrendous idea that there just might be a world of racism that affects people of color like you or me. They call it critical race theory, I just call it life. Like how a bird gets pushed out the nest so it can learn to fly, we get pushed in our homes so we make it to the streets, we ain't surprised. So when y'all see it on TV, it's like roadkill being laid to the side. You say, "Aw," and continue to drive. Watch them hunters come running cause they gunning, see you aiming for something beyond their horizon line. Like Simone said, America don't want us blackbirds to fly.